I really loved something in the HubSpot culture deck where they say, okay, companies don't realize it, but they're building two products. One is the product that they're going to sell to the customer. Obviously, that's their main product, but they don't realize that there is another product that they're building, which is their own culture, and they have to sell it to their own people, their own employees. I don't like using the word employee because it kind of degrades people to a different level, but your own teammates or team members, which are the terms that we prefer at Arbisoft. So think of your organizational culture as a product, and then really think deeply about how you want to shape it, what your values are going to be. Values ka bhi ye hai ki it's very easy to come up with values that are great sounding, and there are many of them, right? I mean, 15, 20, 25, if you start collecting great company values from all these companies, Netflix, Spotify, HubSpot, vagara, vagara. Atlassian is another company that I look up to a lot, so you can check that out. So you can get a list of these slogans that you can post on the walls, or put in handbooks and send emails about. But the trick is that the values that you're going to choose for your organization have to be in harmony with who you are as a people, as a collective entity. वो कौन लोग हैं जो इस organization में हैं, and if there is no harmony between the posted or published values and who you are as individuals, the values will no longer be authentic. And authenticity is probably the most important value that you should start out with. So making sure that your values are authentic is really, really important. And one of our topmost values is trust versus process, right? So process in itself is not a bad thing at all. It's good to have good processes in the organization. But sometimes an organization can implement a process which could be at the cost of trust. And in those cases, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose process over trust or trust over process? So, very conscious choices aapko is tarah ki. Sometimes you have to make them. And to give you an example, let's say you want to monitor when people come in and when they check in and when they check out, right? Because you want to, maybe even with good intentions, increase the productivity of your people, and you want to make sure that they're spending enough time. Is there a risk here that some people are going to feel that you're monitoring them too hard, and they might be put off by that, and they might think that the company should trust us to give our best? So that would be an example of where, at least at Arbisoft, we would choose trust over process.